MONAD sitting just under 1.9 cent. We had a nice pop, 17% move, against a bearish Bitcoin, yesterday, recently. And again, MONAD in a great spot, guys. As always, like I stated in multiple videos, just not to like over invest and, something goes wrong in the project. Because remember, nothing in crypto is guaranteed. I'm bullish on MONAD because it's the first ICO by Coinbase. It's a layer 1 chain with...
Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a giveaway of 1 million Shiba tokens. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and comment hashtag Shiba Inu. Good luck.
Technology that we've never seen before. It's a cap supply of 100 billion coins, and 10,000 transactions per second is the fastest chain we've seen in the space since Solana, right? There's the only competitor to MONAD is Solana as far as like scalability of the chain, right? So again, just to update the video for you guys, we had the Nitro video yesterday or day before, and that was amazing news. So they're going to be doing an accelerator program where multiple builders are going to meet in New York City and build out the best DApps that they can with 500K distributed to each team. So you could just imagine the type of DApps that will be built and unveiled for MONAD for its future success, right? Like I said, you could compare it like to Polygon, for example. They had a breakout DApp on Polygon built through Polygon called Polymarket. Now all of a sudden prediction markets are like the next biggest thing. People aren't paying attention to crypto as much because they're trading on prediction markets, right? So this is what I'm looking for out of MONAD. I'm looking for one killer D app that onboards so much new people to MONAD just because they have to use the D app. Because MONAD is so fast and so scalable and so cheap, millions of users will be able to use the D app without any difficulty while they transact with USDC on MONAD, stablecoins on MONAD, or the MONAD token coin itself, right? So like I said, 100,000 MONAD is the way to go, guys. Right now that's $1,900. Don't overinvest. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. But I think, like I said, MONAD has never seen a bull run. Typically the coins that have not seen a bull run and are newer, they typically outperform coins that have seen previous cycles, right? So the newer coins typically, excuse me, they typically perform better than older coins, right? Because there's no bag holders from previous cycles that create a ton of sell pressure for the coin, right? It's all majority of people that hold MONAD are just new investors and the VCs and TradFi that bought around the 1 cent to 2 cent range, right? So nobody's really in profit right now on MONAD. TradFi or the VCs might be up a 2x, but that's nothing, right? Knowing the VCs, they're going to be looking for at least a 10 to 20 to 30x, right? A 10x from here on MONAD is 20 cents, right? Just under 20 cents. You got 100,000 MONAD for just $1,900. It goes to 20 cents. That's 20K. That's a great ROI in my opinion. That's very great ROI in my opinion, guys. So I think like I said, 100,000 MONAD is a great bet to make, right? If you take a look at X right now, they pinned the Nitro Accelerator program, which is great to see. Pipeline doing a breakdown on it as well. Again, just take a look at their X. This is all funded and sponsored by VCs like Paradigm and Castle Island Ventures, right? Again, like I said, typically in the space, VC projects, the VCs come in, they dump on people, etc., and then the average investor doesn't have like the same upside the VC has. But majority of the VCs on MONAD entered at 1 cent, right? So they're up just 86% right now. I don't think they're just gonna settle for 86% gain, right? Like I said, I think Coinbase, I think the VCs, I think retail investors. This is one of the best altcoins for a retail investor. It's not a pump and dump meme coin. It's not lacking in utility and value, and it has major upside. So even someone with a small amount of money could get some great ROI, right? Take a look at X. Day 14, I'm posting MONAD until it's at 10 cent. going sideways right now. It's doing pretty well in my opinion. Soon MON will retest the falling wedge breakout. Take profits are the red lines and the local high, right? So looking for probably putting a long on MONAD. I never leverage trade. I just buy spot and chill, right? And I just be patient. So 2.6 cents for the next target for MON. Nice move up whenever that takes place. Nihal, MON. Yeah, we just had that bounce. So the next stop is 2.8 cents. Okay, and Pomponomics here. MON called MONAD out. Louis called MONAD out yesterday. If BTC and stocks don't roll over from here, then it's a good one to bet on. These coins usually get at least a pump to see if it will catch on, and maybe this is the start of it, right? One thing I've said in previous videos is that MONAD is one of the only altcoins that is showing strength, right? A lot of altcoins are going to zero at that. Right now, a lot of altcoins are going to zero. Fear and greed is under 10 once again. Bitcoin is under 67K. Panic, turmoil. It is a bear market. It is a bear market. This is the time you start your DCAs into projects, right? We could see as low as a 45K, 40K Bitcoin from here, guys. So, it's going to be rough, but that's when you place bids on your favorite coins. And, hopefully, even though hope is not a strategy, this is the bet you have to take, right? This is why you diversify and don't bet all the farm on one coin. You buy multiple coins, and one of them comes out of the bear market into the bull market and does well. Like a MONAD, you're in a great spot, right? So, as always, none of this is financial advice. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, link to the Discord and my, Clips channel is also in the description. Join the Discord, talk to the community, support the Clips channel to help, my main brand as the Crypto Spaces brand. Go watch it, watch a little 1 or 2 videos on there, and I'd appreciate that. Thank y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one.